Welcome to our deep dive into the world of microbes in food manufacturing. You might be thinking, microbes? In my food? Yuck. But hold on, before you swear off eating for good, let's remember that the vast majority of microbes are harmless, and some are even essential for food production. Think about yeast for bread or bacteria for yogurt and cheese. Today, however, we're putting on our detective hats and shining a light on the less savory characters, the ones that can turn a delightful meal into a digestive disaster. Today we'll uncover the top 5 microbes that can be found in food and on food contact surfaces. These tiny troublemakers, invisible to the naked eye, can wreak havoc on our digestive systems, causing anything from mild discomfort to serious illness. We're going to break down their rap sheets, understand their MOs, and, most importantly, learn how to keep them at bay. Consider this your crash course in microbial self-defense, because when it comes to food safety, knowledge is power. So buckle up, grab your metaphorical microscopes, and let's explore the fascinating, albeit slightly unnerving, world of foodborne microbes. Our first offender is a real charmer, or should I say charmer's worst nightmare. Staphylococcus aureus, or Staph aureus for short, is a bacterium often found on our skin and in our noses. It's the culprit behind staph infections, which can manifest as everything from pimples to more serious skin conditions. But here's the kicker. Staph aureus can also cause food poisoning. You see, Staph aureus has a nasty habit of producing toxins in food, toxins that our digestive systems are not too keen on. These toxins are heat stable, meaning a quick simmer won't neutralize them. Symptoms of Staph aureus food poisoning include nausea, vomiting, cramps, and diarrhea, usually kicking in within a few hours of consuming contaminated food. Now, don't go blaming Aunt Mildred's potato salad just yet. The key to preventing Staph aureus contamination is proper hygiene. Washing our hands thoroughly before handling food, especially after touching our faces or noses, can significantly reduce the risk of cross-contamination. Next up, we have the coliform crew, a diverse bunch that includes E. coli, which we'll get to in a bit. Coliforms are a broad class of bacteria, many of which are harmless and actually quite useful in the environment. However, certain strains can spell trouble for us, especially when they find their way into our food. The presence of coliforms often indicates fecal contamination, a rather unpleasant thought, to say the least. This means the food has come into contact with, well, let's just say unwanted organic matter. So how do we keep these unwanted dinner guests at bay? Proper sanitation throughout the food production process, from farm to fork, is crucial. This includes washing produce thoroughly, cooking meat to the recommended temperatures, and ensuring food handlers follow strict hygiene protocols. Now, let's talk about E. coli, the notorious cousin of the coliform family. While most E. coli strains are harmless, some, like E. coli O157H7, can cause severe foodborne illness. We're talking bloody diarrhea, abdominal cramps, and in some cases, even kidney failure. E. coli is often associated with contaminated water and undercooked ground beef. That's because ground beef, unlike a steak, has a larger surface area, making it easier for bacteria to spread. But don't swear off burgers just yet. Cooking ground beef thoroughly to an internal temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit kills E. coli. And remember, always use a food thermometer. Don't rely on color alone to determine doneness. Our next microbial menace is Salmonella, a bacterium that sends shivers down the spines of poultry lovers. Salmonella is a leading cause of foodborne illness, often associated with raw or undercooked poultry, eggs, and even raw produce. This sneaky bacterium can contaminate food at any stage, from the farm to our kitchens. Symptoms of Salmonella infection, also known as salmonellosis, include diarrhea, fever, and abdominal cramps, usually appearing within 12 to 72 hours after consuming contaminated food. The good news is we can keep Salmonella at bay with some simple precautions. Cooking poultry and eggs thoroughly to kill any potential bacteria is key. And remember, cross-contamination is a real threat, so always wash your hands, cutting boards, and utensils thoroughly after handling raw poultry or eggs. Last but not least, we have Listeria monocytogenes, a bacterium with a chilling superpower. It can grow at refrigeration temperatures. That's right, even your trusty refrigerator isn't a guaranteed safe zone from this microbial menace. Listeria is particularly dangerous for pregnant women, newborns, older adults, and people with weakened immune systems. Infection can lead to serious complications, including miscarriage, stillbirth, premature birth, and life-threatening infections in newborns. Listeria is often found in ready-to-eat foods like deli meats, hot dogs, and soft cheeses. To minimize the risk, heat these foods to steaming hot before consuming. And remember, proper refrigerator hygiene is crucial. Keep your fridge clean and maintain a temperature of 40 degrees Fahrenheit or below to inhibit bacterial growth. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the microscopic world of food manufacturing. We've encountered some pretty unsavory characters, but remember, knowledge is power. By understanding the risks and following simple food safety practices, we can greatly reduce our chances of encountering these microbial menaces. Remember, proper hygiene, thorough cooking, and careful handling of food are our best defenses against foodborne illnesses. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and most importantly, stay safe.